All right, this week we're going to actually introduce my beautiful friend Rachel Sigl.
Morning.
Who has her own wonderful website. She's a personal trainer and outstanding, Pilates teacher and core extraordinaire. But today we're going to do, I thought in the newsletters we'd start introducing a little sequence, a little mini sequence, something you can do to just take 5-6 minutes out of your day to open your hips, to work on your core. And so we're going to do a few of these videos for you to just click on.
There you go.
All right, Rachel, take over. She's going to use my body because my body, teachers need teachers too. There it is.
100%. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, let's start off with just cat-cow, warm up spine, core. Nice little ease into it, nothing crazy. Just think about your markers, right? Shoulders over the wrist. And then inhale as you pull belly in. Good, and then you're gonna reach forward on the inhale. Think about your spine, slight arch in the back. Good, and then on the exhale, like press your fingertips and automatically start getting a deep breath, but breathe through the shoulder blades. Good. And then inhale, reach it forward. Each time you go, right? Think about trying to go deeper and deeper each time. Good. And then pull the shoulders down and back, and then exhale, nice one. And think I'm gonna breathe into this like low back space, right? And get your deep core. Good. Inhale, take a couple more, reach it forward, pull belly in. Good. Exhale, let's take one more here. Inhale, reach, nice one. And then on your exhale, let's hold this exhale, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pull belly in, and then breathe into that space. And then the nice breathe. Good. Exhale, pull. Good. You really want to snatch it in, right? And still press up out of your shoulders same time. If you want to get deeper in the core, you can press into your toenails. Good. Last one. And then exhale, release back to neutral. Perfect.
Oh, I have to just call, that's a really good one. When you do the cat-cow, I'm going to just call that out.
Yes.
You press in your toes,
Yes.
it does engage that lower core.
Deep. So if you're
Deep core.
Yeah. So if
That's
you're
a-
inactive or you're getting used to it, it's a really good like reminder. Pop
And
it in.
mother of three C-sections, clearly
And you're good to go.
that is an area that is dormant in my system. So when you push into your toes, you feel that deep core. Just an FYI.
Exactly, 100%.
Carry
yeah.
on.
Yes. Okay, let's go into, so neck openers, right? So let's go into pigeon, right? So let's bring your right knee towards your left wrist, pigeon, and then you're gonna extend the left leg back nice and slow. Yep, nice. Good. And again, you're going this at your own level, right? So she's going down because she's super flexible, right? And the goal is here, try to relax into it, getting into the hip joints, good, stretching out the glutes. And then same thing on your exhale, still think pull belly in, right? Keep training it. Good, and try to relax into the upper body. The bottom leg's relaxed, active but relaxed. Good, so you can sink into it. In my brain, I always want to hold these active poses from 3 to 5 breaths. That's just all you need, just so you prevent overstretching if you're like in a hustle. Good.
And I like, do you want to just have one of those blocks if you
Yep.
can?
Yep.
So if you're tight in the hips, which a lot of us 50 plus women are, I like a block sometimes, or I'll offer this just to relax into the pose.
There you go, perfect.
So that's just a thought for anyone
Right.
else. Okay.
And again, she's super flexible, so you can always stay up on your arms as well. Forearms is ideal.
This is great too.
Yep,
Know all the
exactly.
options.
Exactly. All right, you can come on out of there, pretty lady. And then switchy sides. Yep, perfect. Try to get all fancy dancy with down dog in between. There you
Oh, just comfortable.
go.
Okay.
Good. And then same thing, pull belly in, relaxing foot, but at the same time keeping it active. Good. And now the other side. Yep, exactly. Again, any discomfort, you come right out of it. No problem. Taking one more. Inhale. Nice one. Exhale. Release. Good. And then as you come up out of it nice and slow, you can come up out of it. Downward dog just to recenter, if you will. Yes, so. And then I love a good runner's lunge, right? Runner's stretch.
Oh, yeah.
So come up forward with the right knee, and that left knee comes down. Good, perfect. And again, same thing, go to your own comfort level. Good. And again, yep. And the other side, just releasing that left hip open at the same time. Again, you don't want to sink in this joint, right? So you're still active at the same time. Good. And then again, pull belly in on your exhales. Concentrate on that deep breathing. Good. Optimal relaxation at the same time. Good.
So you're really
Nice
feeling it
one.
in your hip flexor. This is the
Exactly.
spot you're
Good.
targeting, and you don't want to go too deep and overstretch.
Correct.
Maybe you can even speak to that a little bit. I think we're sitting all day.
Yes,
And
correct.
so often when you're sitting all day, those
They
hips,
tighten up.
they're really
Because
tight.
you're gripping. Yep.
And then we overstretch. We can
Yeah.
overstretch and really injure your hip flexor. So whenever
Yeah.
I like to just be really gentle with that hip.
100%. Well, again, if you stay between the inhale exhales when you're in a stretch between the 3 to 5 breaths, it should give you optimal, so that prevents overstretching at the same time, but it still gives you like enough to release it. And then, so, yep, come on out of it, nice and slow. Again, her fancy way, no problem. Coming down nice and slow for the right side. Stepping the left foot forward. Again, when you come forward, only go to your comfort level. If you find you need discomfort, come right out of it. And again, if you want to keep it up high, you can, but if you feel much more deeper, you can take it to the floor, no problem. Good. Yes, and again, if you're tighter, you'll notice it reach. You can step higher, but try to release that at the same time, just so you can allow it to get into the flexor. Yep.
And the other key for this one, for me, is to make sure that that leg is sort of active.
Correct, because you don't want to sink in your joints, you want to relax at the same time.
Don't sink in the joints. There you
100%,
go.
yes, exactly. So when you sink in the joints, right, then you're just losing it.
You're just hanging on them and it makes it worse.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, come on out of that nice and slow. Perfection. Perfect. Now,
I keep bending my leg. I'm afraid I'm going to kick my painting.
now I love, let's take it all the way to the floor and let's go in the back for a bridge. Love me a good bridge. Really good for your low back. Nice little glute activator. Really nice for your core as well.
And it strengthens.
Strengthens glutes all day. Love it.
Which helps the hips.
100%. Keeps it all like homeostasis, right? Dig in your heels. Good. And I like to press in your big toe, keeping it down so it keeps your whole leg in line. It still activates your inner thigh at the same time. So again, it's low back safety. Good. And for a relaxing stretch, I like to roll down one vertebrae at a time, starting from upper, mid, lower. Good. And at the very end, you're pulling in your core really deep, right? As your giant exhale. As you come up, and then pull belly in. Dig in your heels, right? Flat foot. Exhale, press. Nice. Good. And as you come up, right, you try to relax the top of the leg. Nothing crazy. Good.
How do you do that?
If you press through your heels, right, it's going to activate the whole bottom back of the leg, right? So it automatically releases this. But if your psoas or anything, your hips are tight, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. It might take a few reps, but that's the goal. Good.
So press through the heels is good. A very good cue for those of you
Activator.
doing this.
Exactly.
Press through your heels.
And even if you're standing on a flat foot, right, you can totally, if you press into your feet, your whole glutes, back of the legs activate, right? So it's the same principle. Flat foot here.
Got it.
Yep. Good. And then take a couple more. And then try to relax your upper body, right? She's good here. Her shoulders are relaxed. Try to make it really heavy, right? Because that's all you're concentrating on. And again, if you find any low back discomfort, you just don't take it up as high. Because you want to stay in that happy place. There you go. Couple more. Pull belly in as you come up. Nice. Good. Perfect. And if you find any knee discomfort, you can always take them out a little bit further. She seems okay here. Nothing crazy. Nice. And think about your rolls every time, right? Think pull your belly in, deep exhales. Sorry, deep breathing, right? It'll automatically hit some recovery points as well. Good.
And make sure you keep it out of the head, like the neck. Like
Correct.
Sometimes you can really press into that.
Right. So if you're in here to your neck, try to relax your jaw, right? The tongue on the roof of your mouth automatically relaxes jaw, automatically relaxes spine. Little things. Taking one more here. Good.
Okay.
Nice. And if you want a little extra, you can keep the left foot on the floor here, and then you can cross the right leg, so it's almost like a reverse pigeon, if you will. Yep. Cross it. Yep. And then you get optimal. Hips.
And you're getting strengthening. This is core.
Core, glute
So
on
this
that
is
left
a little
side.
advanced. Hey, if you're
Yes.
all just doing that very basic pigeon
Yes.
and the figure and this,
Yep.
you're doing good.
Yeah,
So.
you're straight. But if, again, any discomfort, you just come right out of it. You can always test it here and there, but you never want to push past your limits, right? There you go. Not all pain is good pain.
And keep the pelvis level.
Yep, hips are square, right? And then I'll optimally keep it in the glutes as well when you're firing. Good.
Okay.
Perfect. Roll down nice and slow. Nice one. And then both knees to chest. I just do that, like to decompress the low back. Recenter when you
Give
come
yourself
out
a
of that.
hug. There it is.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, we
Yes.
hope you were able to just do a tiny bit today
Yep.
with Rachel and I,
Totally.
and
Take a break.
we'll be
Yep.
back for more.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much.